What's the single best thing that you can do right now to improve your gut health? It's not taking probiotics, it's not taking supplements, and it's not going on an all-meat diet. Although all of these things have the potential to help, there's one thing that trumps them all. It's naturally increasing the production of a special energy source known as butyrate. I'll tell you how to do more of that in just a minute, but let me take a second and explain how it works. Butyrate is created by the good or healthy bacteria found in your small intestines when you eat foods that are rich in fiber. Your body extracts the nutrients that it needs from these foods and leaves the rest for the trillions of bacteria in your gut. Your good bacteria then ferment these indigestible carbohydrates and create butyrate. At its core, butyrate is really just an energy source. After it's created in your small intestines, it travels to your large intestines where your colon cells use it for energy, keeping them healthy and happy. Some of that butyrate then gets absorbed systemically into your whole body, where it positively impacts other organs and tissues by managing inflammation, balancing the immune system, and preventing certain diseases like cancer. I can see after hearing this, you're still trying to go back to your probiotics and your all-meat diet. So before you do, let me give you 5 reasons why you should care about making more butyrate right now. Number 1, it can help with weight loss. This is probably one of the most ignored aspects of healthy weight loss, and that is optimal gut health. We know from studies that there is a correlation between a healthy gut and a healthy body weight. For instance, one study that looked at mice showed that transplanting stool from mice that were a normal weight helped mice that were overweight lose weight. We also know that in humans, people who have a healthy weight have a completely different concentration of gut bacteria compared to similar people who are overweight. Obviously, there is a strong connection between your gut health and your ability to both lose weight and stay lean. One way to tap into this connection and take advantage of it is by increasing butyrate. Butyrate has been shown to affect a very important hormone called GLP-1. Yes, this is the same hormone that's activated by the incredibly popular weight loss medications Wegovy and Saxenda. Imagine getting some of the benefits that these medications provide without actually taking the medication and putting yourself at risk of side effects. It's obviously the ideal scenario, and that's exactly what happens when you feed your body the right nutrients, which allows it to create more butyrate. But that's not the only way that butyrate can help you lose weight. It also impacts a compound called peptide YY, which is critical for telling your brain that you're full after you've just had a meal. So if a healthy weight is important to you, then butyrate production should be as well. Number 2, it will keep the intestinal barrier of your gut healthy. Decreased intestinal permeability, otherwise known as leaky gut, is a big problem when it occurs. Normally, the barrier inside of your intestinal tract prevents things like toxins from getting inside of your body, while allowing only the good things you want in, like nutrients and vitamins. Eating inflammatory foods can damage this gut lining, which makes you more susceptible to developing all sorts of problems like acne, depression, autoimmune disease, and weight gain. Butyrate helps to heal leaky gut by increasing the mucus that surrounds your intestinal wall. The thicker the mucus is, the less likely these toxins are to enter inside of your body and cause problems for you. Number 3, it can also treat other gut disorders. It's never normal to experience any gut-related symptoms. And if you aren't having 1 to 2 easy bowel movements each and every day, then you know there's a potential problem with your gut. When your gut is healthy, you really shouldn't even notice that it's there. Symptoms like acid reflux, constipation, diarrhea, abdominal pain, cramping, or bloating are warning signs that something you are doing is damaging your gut. It could be your diet, it could be due to stress, it could be due to a lack of exercise, or even not getting enough sleep. Whatever it is, we know that 60 to 70 million Americans suffer from gastrointestinal diseases. Put into perspective, that's roughly 1 in 5 or 20% of everyone listening to this right now. Getting more butyrate seems to be a natural remedy for just about every gut condition you can think of. And if you can heal your gut, you may be able to get off of some of your prescription medications. Acid blockers, for instance, are the 3rd most commonly prescribed medication in the United States and come with a whole host of problems if you use them daily. Imagine being able to get off of these medications just by increasing your butyrate. Number 4, it has powerful anti-inflammatory effects that benefit your entire body. We've talked about the benefits of butyrate specifically on your gut, but it also positively impacts your entire body as well. Yes, a lot of the butyrate that your body produces goes to your colon cells. However, some of it does get absorbed into the system where it exerts a powerful anti-inflammatory effect. The main way it impacts inflammation is through nuclear factor kappa B. This is the same target of anti-inflammatory supplements like curcumin and turmeric, and is one of the reasons that they are so effective. Reducing inflammation in your entire body will help with just about any disease that you can think of, including common conditions like insulin resistance, obesity, pain syndromes, diabetes, cancer, and more. This is one reason that increased fiber consumption is associated with so many positive health outcomes. And number 5, better gut health means better skin health. If all of these benefits weren't enough, then maybe I can get you to create more butyrate by appealing to your vanity. Not only will butyrate impact the inside of your body, it will also impact the outside of your body or your skin. Most people don't realize this, but you do in fact have a lot of bacteria on your skin. And just like your gut, the concentration of bacteria on your skin will impact your overall skin health. If that bacteria concentration is unhealthy, then you can bet your skin is going to be unhealthy as well. We know from studies that butyrate production positively impacts your skin flora while also protecting your skin from infections and ultraviolet light. Ultraviolet light is, of course, one of the primary causes of skin aging. So if you want healthier, younger looking skin, then you want more butyrate. The question is, how do you get more? You'll only get the benefits I just listed if 2 things are true. The first is that you must have enough good or healthy bacteria in your body to produce it. So if you've undergone multiple treatments with antibiotics, or if you have intestinal conditions like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, you may not have the right concentration of gut bacteria to produce the butyrate that you need. This is one situation in which probiotics may be helpful. Sometimes you do have to start out taking probiotics because you need a healthy gut to get an even healthier gut. And the second is that you must provide the good bacteria in your gut with food or substrate to create butyrate. This food is indigestible to you, but not to your gut bacteria. The best foods for naturally increasing butyrate production include fruits, especially apples, bananas, and kiwis, vegetables, especially artichokes, asparagus, and broccoli, and sources of resistant starch like oats, quinoa, and potatoes. You have to change the way you're thinking about these foods because you're not eating them for yourself, you're eating for your bacteria. So you might be thinking, how can I possibly eat potatoes when I already know I have high blood sugar or diabetes? Well, paradoxically, eating more potatoes will have a positive impact on your blood sugar and insulin sensitivity through the means of butyrate production and its impact on your entire body. Ultimately, you are the one that benefits, but it starts with your microbiome. Foods loaded with fiber aren't the only way to get butyrate either. You can get it directly from certain foods like butter, ghee, cheese, and milk. These foods provide a direct source of butyrate, which is different from the fiber-rich foods I mentioned previously. The fiber-rich foods must be broken down by your gut bacteria, which then produce butyrate, whereas dairy products contain butyrate directly, and there is no need for that digestive process. Another way of increasing butyrate is with the use of certain supplements. You can find butyrate in supplements as butyric acid or as sodium butyrate. Even though supplements do contain butyrate, they often aren't as beneficial as getting your butyrate from food. The act of eating the foods I listed above provide tons of additional benefits aside from the increased butyrate production. So don't expect equal results if you're getting your butyrate solely from supplements. There is one situation in which it may make sense to use butyrate supplements though, and that is if you're listening to this right now and your gut is in really bad shape. If that is your situation, then starting with supplements like probiotics, L-glutamine, and butyrate may make sense. This will allow your gut to heal enough to then benefit from eating more fiber-rich foods. Once your gut is in good enough shape to produce its own butyrate and benefit from those fiber-rich foods, then you wouldn't need to supplement with butyrate anymore. Butyrate is definitely something that I would consider a hidden gem when it comes to healing your gut and improving your overall health. If you're interested in harnessing the power of food to better improve your overall health, I'd recommend checking out this video next, which highlights how to improve your thyroid using foods.